What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Supernatural episode number 1 of season number 6 called Exile on Main Street. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. If you have, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, Patreon for the full uncut, unedited reaction episodes extra over there. If you want them, if you don't, that's totally cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. So, yeah, last season felt like a finale almost. Like it really felt like a finale. I said that in my review portion of the last episode. It really gave me those vibes. Not really sure where we go from here. We kind of beat the devil, you know. So where do we go after that? The devil made all the other gods from other religions look like pansies. So, you know, don't know what we introduced that's going to be even more deadlier than that. So Sam is back. We saw that at the end, which kind of, I'll say this. Dean's come back from the dead. Sam's come back from the dead. Twice, right? Twice, I think. Pretty sure it's twice. It's giving me the vibe of like, oh yeah, these guys, they just never die. That's what's gonna be interesting how they kind of keep that trope not feeling repetitive. Dean's off living his life with a family. I'm glad that some of you guys were on board with me when it comes to Dean and that girl. Not really a character I care about too much. They didn't do a great job of making us care about her. I know that Dean's mentioned her a couple times, but it's like, I don't know, she's never been around. I would have preferred Dean end up with Joe, or I even like Bella, whatever her name was. She was cool. I know she was she died and everything. She was cool. I liked her. This other girl, we've gotten one episode with her and then a couple mentions here or there, and then it's like maybe a minute or two in another episode. I don't know. She just hasn't really, I don't know. Sucks that that's like the girl for Dean, right? Like that's his soulmate. Just because we haven't gotten to know her yet. Maybe we'll get to know her now this season. Yeah, and I'm curious what Sam's gonna do. If Sam's gonna kind of be like, is he gonna go? They like tell Dean he's back? Is he gonna like stay away from Dean? I'm very curious about that. But yeah, we're gonna hop in here, have a good time. Hopefully it's a fun episode. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see what they set up. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. So like, comment, subscribe. Here we go. I wanted Dean to have like this life, right? Where they like this calm life. It's not him though. He can never adapt to this life. He could definitely adapt to this song though. Monster. I thought it was gonna be like, I walk in, it's gonna be like, oh, it's a party. This room. Werewolf?
And no one's called about a missing person. No, this would have been today.
The werewolf? I don't think it's a werewolf. I mean, it'd be cool if they had that, if it was the Wendigo thing that we. Another interesting thing, since this show goes on for so long, what I would have did with a season is have one episode all Dean, one episode all Sam. I would have put the gun away.
Is that a gun? No, yeah. Well, I got a permit for it. What? Shoot the Glickman's dog?
What?
What's that?
What is that? Wait, it's sulfur. That means it's
Sulfur.
Why? So I thought she was gonna get mad. Not mad. It doesn't even seem like you should hide it from her. Yeah, I just don't go out looking for it. If it comes to you, then take care of it. Is this Sam? What's Sam? Probably Sam. Hiding.
Hiya, Dean. Look what the apocalypse shook loose.
Nah, it's a dream.
You have fun.
What the fuck was that? You injecting him? I'm back.
A hug, some holy water in the face, something.
So I'm dead. This is heaven. You'll otherwise kill me and Sammy.
Yeah.
Do I punch you in the face now? How you know you're real, brother, aren't you? Punch him and see what his reaction is.
About a year?
Yep. Now
You've been back practically this whole time? What, did you lose the ability to send a freaking text message?
You finally had what you wanted, Dean.
I wanted my brother alive.
You wanted a family. You have for a long time, maybe the whole time. I know you. You only gave it up because of the way we live.
Other. Okay.
Campbell,
Like your mom.
Holy, yeah, you guys.
Third cousin, third cousin.
any of you.
Because I didn't know about you.
That sounds like Grandpa. What the?
Put you all together.
Wait, you? What? Wait,
Come here.
wait.
I'm your grandfather.
Why you look the same age? This season about to be a family business kind of season. How are you not?
A lot of resurrections in your face today. It's all right. Take a minute.
Kind of shocked they never brought back John.
Fine.
Believe me, you're not.
Like something that they would do.
I wanted to come get you, of course. Sam was adamant about leaving you out.
I'm trying to think what the genies thing. That's something that they.
Hey,
Where the hell have you been? It's good to see you too, Bobby. It's been a while.
If you're here, something's wrong.
Bobby, this is Lisa
Hmm.
and Ben.
Does Bobby know about Sam?
It's nice to finally meet you two. Picasa's Sukasa. Maybe you want to just go upstairs. TV's broken, but there's plenty of Reader's Digest.
Hey, Bobby.
Sam?
You knew, son of a bitch. You guys all knew. What the fuck? Nobody told me anything. You guys suck ass.
You knew? You knew Sam was alive.
Dean.
Do I look out to you?
Wait, Dean said a line there. I went to them because you told me to. That means he has no. Does he actually love?
You're always so amazing with Ben.
I thought she said in bed. I was like,
You know what I
what?
wanted more than anything was a guy.
Damn. God, Dean thought it was hell, and it was her best year of her life. What the hell? Charger. I don't know how I feel about this. About the whole doing the thing with the girl.
What's the plan?
I know.
Stock up, get set.
I don't know.
It's a pretty good place for us to go. See, it's almost like I'm a professional.
Hey, I know. So, who's this cousin? It's, leave it to the professionals, man. I helped send the devil to hell.
I love this one. Yours are, your wife's.
Suck, yo. I'm hating on my life.
Nice house.
Oh yeah, go ahead, say it. Call me a soccer mom, whatever.
So, wait, what was that? There was a woman over there. There was a woman over there.
They're already dead and you know.
This is happening because of me. Me.
Oh, shit. Oh my god.
Sid.
The good news, at least you'll go fast.
Jesus.
That's for our father, you son of a bitch.
Oh, that was your dad. Is he dead? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, what the hell? He ain't dead yet. Hey man, lick the ground. The thing's all over the ground. Just start licking the floor. Would that work? What the?
I couldn't sleep at that house.
What the fuck, man?
Okay. Don't worry, we'll call Dean.
Ah, don't worry about them, Dean. Worry about me.
That's cool that they bring Yellow Eyes back like that. We told her the danger, bad things here. What the fuck?
No!
Wait, they might not be there. That's not them. That's not really that. It's Dean's worst nightmare. So Dean's worst nightmare would be if his family showed up. So. Where's the fam, yo? Any chance Sam has powers still? Demon powers? Probably not. Hey, girl.
I gotta go get Dean.
All right, Grandpa. What's the rest of the fam?
Care, and that's who you are. Me, I wouldn't even think to try.
Yes, you would.
The old you, not the new
No,
you.
Dean.
You haven't been that. He hasn't been
telling
that
you.
person.
It's just better with you around. That's all.
That's not. We actually know he did. He saved people last episode, last season. He was running out there saving people. But that's still Sam. Not as much as he used to be, but. Paul.
She should be hunting. Take her.
Episode number 1 of season number 6. Not sure what I'd give this episode. It's a good episode. It's a premiere. Set up some things, I guess. Some things that I'm kind of intrigued by, but Dean didn't go. So I don't know. Dean should have gone. Dean should have ended it with that girl and then gone. 'Cause, I don't know. To me, it makes sense. Just because the way he talked to Sam, you pushed me on them. Like, that's when somebody says you pushed me on them, the people, like, then makes me think you don't really want to be there. You don't really love them the way you think you love them, which then makes me go, then why are you there? Because now it just feels like Dean's there to protect them, but not because he's in love or anything. He's there because he wants to protect them. That's it. Even though she said that was her best year of her life, which is kind of crazy. He was like, that he I don't know. I really don't know what to give it. I'm trying to debate if it's an 8 or not. Right now I'm at a 7, but I'm trying to figure out, is it worth an 8? And I don't know if it's worth an 8, honestly. I'm gonna give it a low 8. It had some scares at the beginning, introduced a cool little mystery, the grandpa coming back, introducing the other family members, grandpa having some shady stuff there where he's clearly doing things but he's trying to do things without telling Dean and Sam. I'm gonna give it an 8. It might not be worth an 8, it might be actually a 7, but I'm gonna give it an 8. It's a well enough start with some cool moments and stuff like that. But we'll break it down, we'll go through it, and maybe my score will change. We start off right out the gate. Dean's living his life. Waking up in bed, he's having a regular life. And I love the way that they did this, where he's doing his everyday things, but then they're kind of correlating it with the things that he, like his hunting stuff, like going into the car, sawing things, and it was like and it was going back and forth between killing the monsters and hanging out with Sam and all that stuff. It was pretty cool. Bed. This is when he gets touched by that girl. Oh, they killed him. That sucked. So, he's just living his regular life. He's hanging out with his neighbor, just doing his thing. He gets touched by this woman. And literally, damn, I didn't think about that. But literally, as soon as he got touched, he went outside and he started hearing shit, seeing shit, right? Just going in here, they add the mist horror a little bit. I'm like, I remember I said during this part, I was like, when was the last time we got scared in this show? We haven't been scared in a while. So we're doing all this. Then Dean starts asking about 911. Oh man, this all makes sense. Think about it, like that it was all in his head. He as soon as he left the bar, he heard it. As soon as he got home, he called 911, but nobody's reporting anything. So it was all in his head. That's cool. Goes into the yard. He tries to shoot the thing. Oh, it's a doggy. the neighbor, some comedy ensues. He then tells his wife, girlfriend, not wife, that he's kind of paranoid right now, and he wants them to go have a night out. But he kind of double checks the house to make sure everything's okay. He then kind of looking around. We're hearing things. We turn around, and it's Yellow Eyes. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, wait, you're back? And I was like, this was when I was like, oh no, it's his dream. He's having a dream. Then he's not having a dream because Sam shows up, and Sam saves him by stabbing him with something. Then we have this amazing moment. So this is why I think I want to stick with an 8. These moments were awesome. They were really good. They were really well done. The acting was top notch. The reasoning behind Sam doing what he did is great. And then the reveal of why they shouldn't have did it, because Dean was actually looking for cures for a long time to bring Sam, not cures, but ways to bring Sam back. It was going crazy. Like, that's all real cool shit and really cool for character development. So this is all great. Then Sam talks about he has like a team or something of people. After Sam talks about that he did it because he wants Dean to be happy and have a family and all this amazing stuff. And then we get introduced to the family. We got a couple cousins here. Grandpa shows up. Another random dude, I don't know who he is. And supposedly whoever brung Sam up also brung Grandpa down, which got me thinking, why is John not been brought back? I feel like John's as important as Dean and Sam. Surprised they haven't brought him back. I'm guessing Jeffrey Dean was busy. We're going after the Jinns, which are the Jinns are like the genie things, right? I think the one thing from like they had the tattoos and it was kind of glowing blue, right? That's dumb, right? I think that's what it is. Dean tells them to get out. Like they have to get out of the house. They have to go do. Oh, the one guy got killed outside, and luckily the family wasn't there. But we take him to Bobby's. Dean's expecting a reaction from Bobby, but turns out Bobby already knew. He's known right away. Pissed off. They say they didn't tell him because they wanted him to get out. They wanted to give him what most hunters don't have, and that's happy family, happy life kind of thing. Here we talk about Dean talks about it was hell for him. She talks about it was the best year of her life. They're just on the same page, man. They should. I don't know. I know some of you guys have mentioned that you guys never really vibed with her, so I'm very curious if her character becomes something or if it's always gonna be this character of like just the girlfriend of Dean. That's the one thing I liked about Joe and Joe's mom is that whenever they would show up, they felt like their own characters. They weren't just the girlfriend of the other guy, of one of the boys. Like that. We're setting up the whole thing to get ready. They're making fun of Dean for his house and the way he's doing things. Grandpa tries to get Dean to come back. We see that the Jinns are just out there watching. They tell Sam and Dean tell them to leave so that way they can come and attack them. And what's the conversation?
Anybody can relate. Dean, I don't want
Oh, okay. Dean wanted to talk about hell. Now, in my brain, the first thing I thought was like, Sam wasn't in hell. Not like the same kind of hell. Dean was in hell, was tortured, and it felt like 40 years, right? To him. I don't think Sam had the same experience. I think Sam's experience was different. I think as soon as Sam went down there, he was saved. I don't think Sam actually experienced hell. Could be way off. That's my theory right now, though. The fight ensues with the things. They go after the neighbor. They kill the neighbors. Dean gets fucked up. He starts to see his worst nightmare, which is he and his family get tortured and manipulated by Yellow Eyes. I never thought that this was always Sam's nightmares. I didn't think this would be Dean's nightmares. I guess Dean never had anybody really. Grandpa kills one of them, takes the other girl, and Dean says he's not going. He's staying. He's gonna stay with the family, protect them. And yeah, that's it. Kind of ends. So I don't know. I want to give it an 8 because I thought the acting was really good, like in the moments between the brothers and some of the mystery was interesting. The stuff with the gin was just whatever, though. Honestly, if we're being real, the coolest stuff was Dean seeing. I guess what they did with Dean seeing everything was cool. I don't know. I'm gonna give it an 8. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, Patreon for the full reaction. Uncut episodes over there if you want them. If you don't, totally cool. Episodes here whenever they show up. But I'm gonna get out of here and I'll talk to you guys later.